DJ Face.
Yo, Shaneil, what go on, girl?
Go on, you're good?
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you. You hear me?
I think you can hear me, but you hold on. Let me take this out.
You hear
Okay,
me?
you can hear me, all right?
But can't hear you. You not hear me?
I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you now.
Oh, okay, okay. Man, I hear you, man. Well, go on.
Okay. Yeah, man, we're good now. Welcome to Flames Radio, live in London, also live on Act 92 in Birmingham. So the whole UK, I hear you right now, and one live. I see what go on right now. You don't know, right?
Hey, 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 big up the whole UK massive.
You don't know Shaneil Muir. Of
Yeah,
course.
man.
And you know you represent Moby and Face represent Moby and represent Team Good Good. So it's only right that we get an interview if you know say, yo, Shaneil signed to Good Good and you know a different thing right now, a different program, a worldwide thing. We now
Yeah,
start
man.
playing a song now, we now stop sending our road. One on this side of the world, Europe, one other side, they have to know who named Shaneil. And
Yeah,
as soon
man.
as they play a little COVID gate, they look at something there. You know, we are just the first big stage show in London. Right?
Trouble.
Don't know. But for those who don't know, because some people might just hear the name now with the 3D song and the Yama Bell and them songs and no. But your real fans know where you come from. But for those who don't know,
Yeah.
let them know where Shani is coming from the Magnum Kings and Queens days to now. Who is
Well,
Shaneil Muir?
Shaneil Muir is. Yeah, hear me or you see me well? Good?
Yeah, man, I'm seeing
All
you.
right. So everybody don't know, who knows, but for those who don't know, Shaneil Muir is a very hardworking and very determined artist. And the name itself, me not use alias or anything, because what you see
Yeah,
is
yeah. Oh, I
definitely,
noticed that. I was gonna come to that
you
thing.
know,
I noticed you using the real name Shaneil Muir, which most dancehall artists don't do.
they
So this is
don't.
new as well.
Exactly. And when we look back on it, because the other day, what's funny, I got me and my family have a conversation. They must say, say from 1990, something, we not see the artists use the real name, and then you just come and, do you see me? So I just,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a privilege, because the thing is, when people hear Shaneil Muir, them see exactly who them are deal with, even on a stage, whether upon an interview, whatever. That's who I'm selling. That's my brand. That's me. You understand? Me, I represent myself and my life and everything
Yeah.
that comes with it. So, for those who don't know, Shaneil Muir is as real as it gets. Is it me?
And it brings a fresh touch to it in terms of like even with the more corporate side, like you have that balance between the corporate and the rawness to it. And you
Yeah.
give them a hardcore dancer and then
Of
you tell
course. Of course.
yeah.
Of course.
But you finish in the top 5 in Magnum Kings and Queens, right?
Yeah, top five ladies. Top 10 overall, but top five for the ladies.
Okay,
Because
so
you have
top
the
10
man and the
overall, but top
woman.
5 ladies.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But after that, after Magnum Kings and Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously we know that we might be at the time, so we know that a little bit of buzz was there at the time for Shaneil. But after a while, it kind of went quiet. At that time, did Shaneil feel like, this not happen? Can't bother with it. Did you ever get to a stage in your career where you think this not really make it, or is a thing where you just know that this is a dream and you have to do it?
DJ Face, if me I gonna be very real with you, as people may not think, I am still human. You understand?
Yeah.
Trials and
No, this is
tribulations.
why I asked
No,
this question.
yeah. So trials and tribulations knock me ass and fling me couple side and knock in my head in a couple wall, give me a couple cocoa well. But you understand? It was never to a point
Yeah.
where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give up. Give up. Even if me say, what, Chuck, but now this time I'm tired of this, I can't bother with this. There was always a moment where I was like, there has to be something. There has to be a reason behind my talent. There has to be a reason behind everything that gotta do for me. You understand what I say?
Because the talent is there, definitely. It's not that you didn't know the talent is there, but it's that break.
Yeah,
But you're
because
probably
it
wondering
could get
after
very
Magnum King,
frustrating.
how that break.
All right, it was very frustrating. Cause initially after Magnum Kings and Queens, you know, me do the whole prototypic song with Google Production, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember the first song you did.
yeah, so the prototypic song and everything did go on good, but then we migrate to the US. You know, so initially the plan was to work with Google Production from then, but then because we come at
Yeah.
the States and you know, of all of the places or the states I could have went to, I was in California, which is a beautiful state, and I was in a wonderful home and everything with my dad and you know my stepmom and family and everything, and it was nice, but
Yeah.
I think that California was way too big for me at the time, geographically speaking and
Yeah.
musically speaking,
Music,
because
the dancehall scene out there is probably
it's
small, isn't it?
small, it's minimal, and even if
Yeah.
it's there, it's more like within LA and them place there. I mean, did they way up in our country part. Me not tell you, I want nice place, you know, but I way up in the hills, and then it's like an hour and a half, hour, 2 hours with traffic from LA, you know. And this, you have me have to think about it like this was Shaneil, you know, just at the time I had to be thinking about the reality of my life. So me never
Yeah.
strong enough to take that leap of faith there yet. You see me? So I was like, you know what? Me still have to work. Me still have to go to school. And
Yeah.
remember, you know, I was young. So I have my father looking out for me as his firstborn and his, you know, his daughter and be like, you know, him still a look because no father, not tell you the God living truth, no father go really want see them young daughter knowing the
To be an
type of business,
artist.
you understand? Knowing the type of business it is and you know things that they've seen over the years with how
Yeah, yeah.
crucial it can be for a female artist. No father is comfortable with that. You understand what I say? So my father never liked the idea of it. He wanted me, even if he wanted me to do music, he did I think of the mainstream international sound. He was not comfortable with me
It was
doing
in the
dancehall music.
dancehall thing.
And no father no want hear them little girl that come talk about pum pum this and that.
So yeah, rebel.
And then, so, you know, he had all right to not want me to be in such a volatile like, you know, so that all people would look at music,
But
dancehall music to be exact.
yeah.
Hmm.
I remember seeing you. I remember when you. I don't know if this was your first time back performing in Jamaica,
Yeah.
but I remember when you came back. I was in Jamaica at the time because I spent about 2 years down there. I've just reached back to London through the whole COVID thing. So I remember your show that you did in Falmouth.
Impact?
You remember the show in Falmouth?
Yeah.
See that show there? I see you perform, and I say, yo, this girl, yeah, this girl, I need to boss it up. This girl, yeah, bad. And then with the run Ricardo and Steino and all of them was in Moby at the time as well. That little time frame there. And Ricardo talked to me, I said, yo, go work with Shaneil. And I said, yo, yeah, do your thing, bro. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So everything I take time, I develop over stages until me here. Is that at the 3D song? At the 3D. At the first, yeah, we hear the 3D song, and I say, yeah.
Yeah.
She a forward, you know. She a forward, you know. You get me?
Yeah, man.
So how did that song come about? The 3D song?
3D. You know, say
Yeah.
Papa Dan, me and Papa Dan, I work on some music like him, you know, him get him every rhythm and you know, sit down and a meds and whatever and him say, oh, this a rhythm I want to put out next and you know, remember know where you're going with or whatever and me sit down and when we hear the rhythm first, there were two songs that I made fun of rhythm. The first one was there were both sex songs, but 3D obviously is a more raunchy type of song. So the other song was like, make up, so you make me vex, so you make me so wet up, like you turn the hour. Me can't cuss. Are you?
Yeah, man, you can do it.
Okay. No, because I'm
late night. It's 10:30 in London right now.
Yeah, you know, me just such a make sure.
Yeah.
No, I go out of way. So yeah, so
Yeah,
me
man,
pre that
it's
the song
10:30.
that at first, and then a two songs me send go game. So it's like when me send it, me say, wow, me can make a sex song, but make it me no want it too cliche. Me no want to use the same words where everybody use in our songs. Cause it's good to, recycle words, but it gets to a point
Yeah.
where the audience is now hearing this way too many times and they get very tired of it. Cause even me, if me put myself in a position as an audience, there's sometimes
Yeah.
when you listen to different music and you keep on hear the same thing and you're like, just want
You get
again.
repetitive.
You
You
know,
get repetitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, somebody say, what me can do for the people them know, if for the ladies when them hear it and hear things about the bag of things funny, because they reading body, I mean, I say, no, I forgot come out with myself on this one, So I sit down, I'm going to start write it and I say, all right, how can I say, okay, let's have sex and make it fun and exciting and make it like imagine like you have to make them send them in an imagination like real quick. So me I say, all
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
but just
Yeah.
start think about then I start think about movies and me I say, no, when you go to movies you have to put on the 3D glass and you put on it, it's like everything will come out through the TV. Me I say, how can I put that in representation to sex? And I say, all right. Maybe
Yeah.
me can
Yeah.
say, all right then, like we in a 3D. So me I say, all right. That's all like something now when the people say, why you say, girl?
Yeah.
So
Just run with it.
just run with it, when I send it back to Poppy, I say, I say, Poppy, I don't feel like this a song. I feel like the other song that's a breakup song. And he like, say, Shan, what you say? You know, sister, I eat
Yeah.
this. We must say, you know, sister, I eat this. And I say, I say, Shan, listen to the song, man. Listen to the song good. You see, I'll give the name already, 3D. I said,
3D.
Jaja. And I start listening back and I say, Poppy, you know, say, all right. Hey, you see, when the song drop, the girl, them are going with a bag of things,
Yeah.
and
That
it's,
song.
yeah, it's in the middle of the whole COVID thing. So everybody is occupied on their phones on Instagram. So everybody tune in for Instagram. No, nobody not really go work, and
Cyber
everybody.
sex.
So cyber sex are going with a bag of things. So just to include that in there, we just drop the 3D and it go on with itself.
Yeah.
It go on with itself, man.
And then after the 3D, you forward with a song that just like everybody was like, it's so refreshing to hear a female dancer artist with a whole new like topic. Like it wasn't about
Anything sexual or yeah.
yeah, put on the good and your money in your whole. Like, it was just something fresh, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, no matter what kind of, everybody just know that this song is a song you can't look past. It's a song where, come on, you can hear the effort, you can hear the lyrics, everything put together with the really Yamabella song.
Yo.
You get me? So, another great hit again.
Thank you. But may I tell you, me and Papa really do some really good work, isn't me? And yeah. And
Make sure you keep doing songs for Poppy and Poppy. We would like him have a good formula with you as well.
Of course, man, because the chemistry is good, and boy, but may I tell you, the Yamabella something there. Yeah, because honestly, I like to put myself in a position where I can have people relate to things when me go through. Yes, so the moment you can touch somebody and say, yo, say, I know all this go, it's easier to relate to a person. You understand? And then me sit down and me I say, me a girl, me love walking on my DJ, especially when me I get ready for God Jamaica in a DJ face. And me pop up my nice little 3 bills. And me step up in a DDs and Rust and all them places and me get good things to my good little bit of money. Man not ask. Ask if me not come out and me go Jamaica.
I like clothes make you. I know make the clothes though.
I realize that all of a sudden some women have a problem if them not in a lace front. You understand what I say? Because if them not have 2 little baby if you lie down on the front, them not feel good. But while me I'll cut off all from my ear, if me not cut it off, me just have it how it is and just flick it back and wrap a ponytail around it or something and me still look good. And nobody can tell me nothing. Or is my money buy my things them? Worse than
Like in London, you have a shop named Primark. So you know you just run in a Primark in London and get a little cheap thing them to Jamaica. You see
hello.
me? Nice and clean.
I'm not go down to Jamaica go post for nobody and go and like me have more money than nobody else. You understand what I say? I know
Yeah.
girl can look for me and tell me about me cheap. Of course. I'm saving. I have bigger plans ahead of me. Of course,
And
it's
you look
supposed to
good.
be cheap. I'm look
So,
damn
and you look
good.
good, so what the
And then
problem?
for them, we are buy the good, expensive. Some of them still not look good in it because it not look good itself sometime when them wear it because they can't talk to me. Hello, you see all the time you'll figure something on my van in a rush my bite. I rush my bite. Yeah, and it look good.
So,
Sit down on my shoulder. Me not ask you.
I hear that. So now we move on. We move because I did kind of get the call already. You know, I did kind of get the call few weeks before. Say, yo, I'm gonna sign Shaneil and Denique. You know, I'm gonna do it. You know, you know, not the boss. Good. I want link, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yo, at the right move. Action. I say, yo, at the right move. At the right move. That yes.
Yeah, man.
Because even Denique is an artist that I love as well. You know.
Yeah.
Denique is an artist that I love as well. And I feel like say Jamaica don't really give Denique the chance yet, you know. But I think the chance is no. And you see that song that you are do?
Yeah.
That song there, I got gear the house there again too. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah, man. She's an amazing singer and a great artist. So, you know, for her to really display her talent like this, you know, people love it and them love the song. Them love the song.
Yeah, man. I'm going to speak to her next week because I got some real questions I want to ask her as well. So next week, I'll speak to Denique next week. Even though that the boss will call in today, I didn't want to call you. You know what I'm saying?
The trending boss.
So, now that you signed to Good, like, you can see the difference going forward. You can see the effort being put into your career. You can see where, all right, you've been signed.
Yeah.
And you've seen the improvement. You've seen things start happening.
Absolutely. And what I would like to highlight also is that at this point, you know, being signed to Goodwood Production, what I also want to put out to a lot of females out there is to remain professional. And once you have a professional team behind you, there will always be a difference. You see me? Not because something might seem easier to like, don't look the cheap way out then, in a sense. So I say, you understand? Not saying it's expensive, but like when everything is put together the right way and you're working with a really good team, it will show you great results. You understand?
Yeah.
So even though probably, for example, right now, you maybe have family and friends where they're like, they want to, you know, book Shaneil Muir or get certain kind of services done. You understand what I say? But what me try to do is, no matter if I could have my father DJ face, at the end of the day, I have a team that I'm working with.
You have to deal with it professionally.
Deal with it as professional as possible, because that I got keep the consistency there when it come onto your business, because business and pleasure don't mix together. You understand what I say? And it never ever mix together because
even if you say, all right, Ewa, speak to my team, and then you get team up and say, all right, this person gonna call you.
Exactly.
Nice. You know,
exactly.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, I'm working with Google Production right now. There's a lot of improvement. It's Sasha dep on our game, our A game right now. So if you know Sasha Bling Blang, you know, even with the videos and everything, like we got a lot of work done for the other 2 weeks that I went to Jamaica. There was a lot of work done and she was on it. You see me? Interviews like crazy right now, shows like every weekend, you could say. You understand? And you know, Google Production has made that.
I see the headphone part where you go out with
Hey man.
How was that? Based on a headphone thing, you know, the music loud and thing. Do you feel you get the same kind of reaction, the same kind of
It's kind of challenging in a sense, but let me tell you what I liked about it. Even if a person that we over the back over there, so them have on the earphone, they can hear what you're saying right there, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So it brings a equal sound in other party itself. You understand? And
Yeah.
I like to exercise my vocals in a sense where obviously when we so it reminds me of being on live in a sense. So
Yeah.
oh, why power? Hold on, sorry, I get caught up in the comments a while ago, my love. So so
No,
yeah,
your
so
fans are no, your fans love you, so
yeah, man. So with everybody like listening in the headphones, it was really good, and me could I hear about myself, so I could hear what I'm saying to them, and I could hear what exactly they were hearing. And trust
yeah.
me, the promotion team for Jersey and the few shows that I have been to have been very, very welcoming, and the audience, they've been very accepting as well. I love that. You understand? So just as much as they know that this is one of my first performances, like after the fact,
Yeah.
they've been very receptive.
Me personally, I think you're gonna be a champion in this game because yo, I'm not even trying to gas you up, but
Thank you.
You see the versatility where you got, like
Mm-hmm.
you can sing and you can DJ. You see, when an artist can do that, the melodies where you got, the lyrical content on one side, because that song that you did, there's a song where you did live, like a live acoustic, like a reality song.
Oh, that'll come out next month. Just Boss Acoustics. Yeah, that's coming out next month. Yeah.
Yo, that song. So when I imagine you can go from 3D, Yamabella, and then go to that. That does show the level where you're there. The command we have when we hear your DJ, even like the freestyle from the fix.
Yeah.
The way you command and freestyle and that force there, I don't think some of them man can even match up with you. I swear. I don't think some of them man can match up with you right now. Trust me. I see big things happening for you.
Thank you.
I know you do a song with Cartel as well. You have a collab with Cartel out right now too.
Yeah.
Right, the Lion song. But is there anybody else like out there right now, not necessarily have to be a dancehall artist, who Shaneil would like to really work with right now?
All right. One thing we know about the business is that there's always different talents, and it's so creative when two different complete talents merge together and create a wonderful sound. However, for me, I always say this, I don't have a specific person that I would say, okay, I would definitely work with this person. The reason is somebody can come together and it not give the vibe there. You understand what I said? The two biggest people can come together, but it doesn't give you the best vibe. Me just feel like say me, if me work with somebody and me hear that sound, they will go say, yo, you see me? Then that's what I think that I would want to do. You see me? So me can't specifically point to, all right, would I love to do a song with what name? What little baby, I say name? The guy, baby, or say song with Dexter, or so, because me just know say just once them two voices they come together and the topic and the content and the sound, you understand? So so I don't have somebody specific, but yo, you see that, for example, now I look for him and I say, all right, you see right now, Skillibeng, I listen to Skillibeng's music, I really appreciate his work. And the way he spits and his flow and his style is amazing. You understand? And then if me go to album, I say if I would want to do something with him, obviously it would be because I'm thinking about how both my style and my talent could merge with his. You understand? So, and it don't really matter who. You see me? Me just feel like say if me and somebody voice come together, I will create a freaking masterpiece. That's what matters to me.
you're right on point right there. You're right on point right there still.
Yeah.
Even in the UK, I feel like you and a lot of the UK acts them can have some good collabs together as well.
Yeah. Come here, I think
Because right
like,
now
you know?
the UK scene is going crazy right now. Like I don't know if you follow the UK scene much. Like
Well, yeah,
that is
Melissa here and there.
yeah, man, like the Steph London and the Miss Banks and them kind of people who's
Yeah.
doing pretty good over here, like the Miss. All them people so I feel like you do something great in the UK as well, even on the UK side, because you wanna make sure your thing international, you know, this big class has no one sided thing, as I said. Your thing is another level where I think you can get up to there and keep dancehall up to there, keep the culture up to there right now. As I was telling Jody and Natty before, I feel like now, 2020, or even the last year, female artists really is even standing up more now than the male artists now, for me. When you check it, Shaneil, Jada, Shensia, Spice, Coffee, Stark, Ashley. Now, the females, they're up in the game right now.
Yo, you see right now, I've just done, what, 2 shows so far? And me can say this. Me give it, like, where Spice is at, how she worked to be where she is right now, she deserves all the blessing that she has. And she's truly a representation. She's truly a queen of dancehall.
Yeah.
Because when me tell you, say, you know, to stand up in front of one stage and have to be performing and engaging with your audience, it is not an easy task.
And see even more female names will pop up. Lisa Mercedes, Lisa all the names of, imagine.
It is not an easy task to stand up in front of an audience and try to entertain them. Imagine if, all right, try, because to engage people in your performance and have them, you know, feel the energy that you're feeling and try to, you know, spread the energy there while you're performing. It's not easy. And for no how Spice held on stage, my officer, my respect to her. I tell you.
Spice always put her thing together still. We see the airs over a Reggae Songfest. Here's an age, you know you can look out for something from Spice. You know she's going to come different.
You just know it's a show you get. You understand?
It's a show you get. And from what I know with the team you have right now, I know Zoom is a perfectionist. I know Zoom is a man that think wide out the box. So I know that you're in good hands right now, even when it comes to that. I know that, so, you know, when you got your big show and certain things, you're thinking normal. We know that. You get me?
Boy, you know, Zoom brain has something else, you know, so, you know, you can expect anything to happen, you know what I mean? And expect nothing but the best, you understand? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't, yeah.
I hear that. But like you said earlier, in the first part of the interview where you said, like, at times you did feel like give up. And now you know you never give up, and you're here now, and you can, obviously you're still on your journey. What advice right now would you give to any other artists out there listening right now and feel like this is not worth it? Because see you here today, you never stop, and you're continuing your journey, and you're developed right now, and you're getting better and better. You are turning into that dancehall champion right now where you're supposed to be. What advice would you give upcoming female artists right now?
Okay. Right now, to upcoming female artists and any artist whatsoever, my advice is stay true to yourself and stay prayed up and don't forget God. Whether the blessing are flow hard or whether the time seems tough, never you dare forget God, because a lot of times we reach which part we pray for them, and the moment the prayer works, we forget who actually helped us to be there. So first, initially, you have people that literally will help you. You understand? And you know, put them work into you and put them effort into you. But you also have to remember that the person that is responsible for all
Yes.
of this are the Most High. You know, so always stay prayed up in everything, no matter what it is, and make sure you keep a very close relationship. If you are a spiritual person, that is, you know, with God Himself. But secondly, don't you ever feel like you can give up? Because the moment you feel like you can give up, life itself will
That's
come
it.
back and pinch you and say, hello, wake up. Wake up, you need go back at it. You buck your toe here, so put on a band-aid and put on back a little slippers and chad along your way. You understand? You don't have to wear sneakers out of the toe. But you understand, like, you just have to remind yourself that you're in this for a reason, no matter what it is, whether it's
Yeah.
music, whether it's a business, it doesn't matter what it is. You cannot give up on your dream. And let me tell you something, a lot of times it's good to move in silence. There are times when we
You're
get
right.
overly excited about or blessings or with joy our journey, but sometimes you just have to keep. And I say I'll be selfish, but before you reach a certain place, you have to learn if you can hold your own. Because in this business, no matter if it, as I said, no matter if a music or it's just a business world out there, you have people that just want to crush your dreams before it even happen. You have people that would want them sit down and listen to you with the excitement in yourself, and them just what when you don't talk or you don't express yourself, them hold it
Yeah.
and break it in a two like a one dry board. You understand what I say? You just have to stay steadfast and stay firm and work on your craft. And it doesn't mean that when you get to a specific place, it doesn't mean say you reach. Cause them say, I know where you make or where you save, right? So you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
have to just remain headstrong and stay firm in what you do. A firm ground, you have to hold in them place. Like, hey, yeah, man, tell you, man. Me not trust them. DJ face, me can't trust friend again. Me not find them friendship irrelevant. Rather me turn on me yard, put energy on pause and protect the elements. You have to learn to protect your element, and it's not even being selfish. It's definitely just no say you can't pour from an empty cup, so you have to fix yourself first and then you do the rest.
And on that note, I would like to say big thank you, Shaneil. Wonderful interview. Because you
Thank
know we have
you.
to keep this more music, you know. We never mix up thing and say
We mix
foolishness.
up and go
Music
DJ
and
PS.
music.
Where's this mix up going? DJ PS. Right now, in this time, let me just say, you know what, looking forward. What them can look forward to, you know, the show them I come up this Sunday. I have a show in Connecticut. That's called
Yeah.
Bliss. So make sure so them roll out. You don't know, so the other week, Sunday, I will be in Philadelphia. You know, so October 3rd, I'm at DC. The next day, I'm at New York. And then the 25th,
So
I'm at Tampa. Yeah?
so when we can get to London,
When the place open up,
play the
DJ,
flyer.
please. You understand? And then, you know, there's new music coming out. Because you don't know, we have same guy, number one trending in Jamaica up for the 5th day now. And I'm very grateful for that. And then
Yeah.
Hawks dropped today on 6 Real Records and Automatic. I don't know, say I might think or view it right now on my Shaneil Muir Vivo page on YouTube. And we also
Yes,
have a
people.
song featuring Daddy One coming out real soon by Shabdan Records. So that's something to look forward to as well. So, you know, we just keep it
The
pumping
work
and keep it
the work
moving.
are gone.
Work, we are
And you know
work
we
on
have
a
to pick
chick.
up Moby
And a
Moby
chicken,
Lot
we a
right now.
jerk. You don't know, say me a mobby a girl, you know, so them can't. Get a girl, but my bullshit with it. I'm gonna be my band. Hey, yeah, right, that's all. Mobi me represent for, cause you don't know, say they're real talent. They're Mobi, and me I show them that. You understand? Talent over hype, DJ face.
You don't know.
Yeah,
So
man.
Shani, thanks again. One love. You don't know, keep working and just keep doing what you're doing. We know you're gonna be great. We know you're gonna be a star. And we are gonna play for we part over this side of the world to make sure we are putting forward. And it's a
Me and
team good,
man.
good, you know, say the work have to go on. So
Everything
again,
good,
thanks for
good.
that. Big up Zoom, big up Sasha and the whole team.
Yeah,
And
man.
still stay blessed and just, as they say, go and pray. Prayers as the must. All right. So Shani,
Yeah,
one love,
man.
big up yourself, girl, and enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, man. Bless up. And enough love to all my supporters and all my fans and all the love. Well wishers, everybody. Who not do this. You understand? We did this. So I'm very grateful for everybody. Enough love. And thanks for having me, DJ Face. I'm blessed up the whole of London, massive.
Yeah.
You don't know. But so
Yeah, man,
forward over there.
Flames Radio.
So forward over there, Flames Radio. So forward.
No worries. Look, we got this. We got this. Anything Flames Radio, so you know we'll make it happen, you know. So.
All right.
We have signed a contract. First show in London. It's Flames Radio.
Good.
So we signed the
contract. What
yeah,
them say?
All right.
Them say them want a quick acapella of
yeah. Give them a quick song. Give them a quick song.
All right. Good thing me never born in a lace wig. And me still shop at DDs, and me still shop at Macy's. Not got certain places. Me a girl, but I find up for link, and me no find up for face. Young girl, no for kill it. And if I know your size, don't wear it. And if I know your price, don't claim it. You better buy where your money can buy. Put some in your savings. DJ face woman fi have confidence. And you feel learn to depend on yourself. Do your little 9 to 5, me darling. Hey, me love the body, cause the body me pay up. This how on your liar. Your friend never knocky. Yeah, me body good, nobody know. Never shotty, never broke down, no such. And that, right, that's right there. No more, no more.
All right, big up yourself again, Shaneil. You know we soon link again, so you see how we're ready now. Thanks again for the interview.
Yeah, man, blessings. No love.
Big up Zoom, big up Sasha and the team.
Peace.
Peace.